Massachusetts. Is that wrong? Yeah. The other thing that I want you all to know is that it's a political operation that takes place in Massachusetts. This is all about politics and all about using the power of the purse to get what the people in Planned Parenthood want. In 2007, the author of the buffer zone bill was a representative from Cambridge by the name of Martha Walls. She filed the legislation in 2007. It was passed. We now know that all of the Democrats, with the exception of a few, stand for the mission, as they have told us, the mission of Planned Parenthood. Well, the mission of Planned Parenthood is done with money, and it's done with your taxpayer dollars. The top 5 executives of Planned Parenthood in Massachusetts earn over $175,000 a year. The top 5 executives in Massachusetts, in Planned Parenthood, who says that their mission is to help women earn over $175,000 a year. In the 2014 tax return filed by Planned Parenthood, Martha Walls, the former state representative, who wrote the legislation to take away First Amendment rights on these street corners, was paid $228,000. That's what's going on in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. They're using your tax dollars to fund what they want to get done and then reward those who do the job for them. But today, folks, we are here because of those horrific videos. Those horrific videos that show aborted babies in little petri dishes in their bodies being ripped apart and sold to the highest bidder. That is absolutely horrific. It is absolutely horrific. And we, as citizens of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, have to continue to stand up, to go to the streets, and to stop this horrific use of our tax dollars in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. I watched the first video, and I saw Dr. Nicola, the director of medical research, eating her salad and drinking her wine. At the same time that they're talking about using little baby body parts to sell to companies who then sell to others. And then I saw the president of Planned Parenthood come out and say it was the tone of the video that was wrong. Tone of the video. We're talking about taking little baby body parts and selling them as specimens, and their reaction is, it's the tone that was wrong. Well, how about the tone of the last video? The last video, which I had a real difficult time watching from the beginning to the end, which shows a little baby outside of the womb with her heart still beating, and they went in and they took away the parts of that little baby. Was the tone wrong there too? You're darn right the tone isn't wrong. But it brought me back to my judiciary hearing, where Planned Parenthood came to that hearing and they called the people that are standing out here today, and my wife, terrorists. Because they don't know the truth, ladies and gentlemen, but we do know the truth. And we know that what is going on in Planned Parenthood is against everything that an American could possibly stand for. I was with a young man just 2 nights ago. He's a member of the United States Army. He's 30 years old, and he said to me, Jim, he said, I love this country. I fight for this country. And I cannot believe that this country is allowing what goes on within the walls of Planned Parenthood. And not only that, I can't believe that our Congress and our legislature continues to fund this organization. Folks, I'm going to end this with a couple of quick comments and a couple of quick questions. First of all, I want you to go back to 1776. I was there, so I can remember. There was a group of people who we are heirs to their courage. John Adams, Sam Adams, Paul Revere, And they were up against the strongest nation in the world. And they were fighting for their freedom, which gives us the freedom to stand out here today. Our opponent is nowhere near as strong as the opponent that our forefathers had to take on. We have a well-funded opponent who believes that because they stay within the very boundary of lawlessness, we should still continue to fund that organization. I want you to know that I will do everything I possibly can on Beacon Hill with the other pro-life legislators, and I want you to know our ranks are growing on Beacon Hill to defund Planned Parenthood. So I'm going to end with two quick questions, and I really, it's early in the morning, but I really want to hear you this morning. Should we continue to allow our tax dollars to be used to sell fetal organs to the highest bidder? Should we demand from our legislators and our congressmen that Planned Parenthood be defunded now? Ladies and gentlemen, please continue the fight. Please continue to reach out to the people who you elect to office and demand that they defund Planned Parenthood now. Thank you very much.